Hello, it's Carl, coming to you from a fully renovated Casa Trebbio over in Tuscany. But this video is all about the renovation of it. So I don't really have much in the way of film, but I've got lots of photographs that I'm going to share with you now, and I'll talk through exactly what we did and how it all kind of came together. So I hope you find it interesting. And what I'm going to do to start off with is show you some befores and afters. So as you can see, had a tiny little balcony there, where we have our wonderful new terrace now, so 4 years on. And we go into the kitchen. It was a bit green, it was a bit horrible, and it had some disgusting tiles on there, and certainly think we've improved it anyway. Then into the dining room. It was again pretty yucky and damp, and all of the floor throughout the whole house has been replaced now. More of that later on. And this is the bedroom, which had some horrible fitted wardrobes in there and left no room for, basically no room for anything else. So that's the bedroom, I think vastly improved. Then the lounge, which had, as you can see, we had some damp issues and disgusting, horrible, shiny, modern-ish tiles. I say modern-ish, 70s. And then the bathroom, which I don't think there are any words that can describe this bathroom as it was. I hope you'll agree it's a lot nicer now. So onto some mood board stuff. These are just magazine clippings that I took to kind of where I was trying to visualize what I wanted. So obviously this is an idea I had for the kitchen. Again, that sort of feel. We've got our lovely French dresser there now to kind of represent what I was thinking of here. So I'm pleased with the way that the kitchen has turned out, certainly. And then into the bathroom. So the kind of the little ball and claw-footed roll-top bath with a nice, very traditional looking sink as well. And so, yeah, pleased with that. Another view of it. So this was sort of the mood board stage for, few years really, to be honest with you, and there's lots more as well, but I just wanted to share a couple of the ideas that I had with you. So onto the house and getting some work done. As you can see, this is the lounge. There's lots of electrics going in, damp treatment and things like that. You can see how much damp there was in that top left hand corner of the wall there. So a lot of work done. This is my mate Steve in 2019, who came over and helped me. We basically got all of the wall tiles, all of the floor tiles up, and as you can see, carried just buckets and buckets and buckets of rubble outside, which I'll show you in a sec. And we were doing this for about 3 or 4 days in the hottest weather you can imagine. There's me looking happy. That's the old boiler. I think I was in the bathroom there. Yeah, you can see the remnants of the tiles as well there behind me. So yeah, we had fun. We made a friend as well. This is our little cat that adopted us. We called him Gordon. I'll let you try and work that one out, but I bet nobody comes up with the answer. But this is Gordon. He sneezed in our dinner one night. Again, that's another story, but we had fun. And here is the rubble. I just had to perch the toilet on top of it all, of course. So this is all of the floor tiles, all of the wall tiles from the house out into the garden. And we also ripped all of the wardrobes out and basically anything that was left in the house. That is a beautiful view. I'm not quite sure why we chose to spoil it, but anyway, all of that got taken away eventually. And then I had some builders do obviously most of the work, and here they are in one of the cellars putting RSJs in. So you've got that beam across there, but they were putting RSJs in as well. This is for regulations as well as for common sense. Because the walls and floors it wasn't enough to support it. So then, having taken all of the floor tiles up, this is the new subfloor going in before they lay terracotta bricks that we have now throughout the house. And this is the lounge. Then as the terrace started coming together, what they also did was did the outside of the house with an insulation, loads of insulation blocks, so kind of a whole matrix of insulation, and then started putting this terrace together, which did cost an awful lot of money, but I have to say it totally transformed the house, so I'm glad that we did that. Then as the outside's coming together, you can see actual real copper downpipes and copper guttering. Again, it was quite a lot more expensive to do it this way, but I didn't want the horrible sort of modern plastic versions of it. So I think this was around about, this would have been kind of just before COVID, and then everything stopped. But as you can see, it's sort of starting to take shape. No railings around there, so I hope the builders fell off. But, yeah, so this would have been kind of in the run-up to just before the start of the pandemic, and then it all sort of gradually started coming together. So that's the new terracotta floor that you can see down in there. All of the insides were sort of replastered where needed, all new electrics in there, air conditioning fitted. This room isn't this shape, it's just I did a panoramic shot just to give you a bit of an overview of the whole room. This is the bathroom. I had the bathroom window lowered so that we could actually have a bath with a view of Lucca. So it was originally higher than that, and well, there was no window there, to be honest. This is the bedroom. Yes, I'm just trying to work out which one it was. So this is the bedroom, and as you can see, the new electrics there, air conditioning unit over there as well. And then this is the dining room. So I had all the fireplace redone. Again, these lovely terracotta bricks on the floor. And now I'm going to switch to the first video I shared after the pandemic.
Okay, here we go for your first proper look inside. Before I go any further, I will warn you, it's a mess in there. Builders aren't that good at clearing up. As you can probably see from the spatters all over the door, I asked them not to do anything with. Anyway, this is not exactly ready for you yet, but so the reason that it's not finished is this is the kitchen, and as you can see, it's not very kitcheny. So what's going to happen is we'll have a sink unit over there, fridge here, sink unit, cooker on the end of the wall there, and then along here there will be worktop units, a Welsh dresser, etc., which I've already got everything apart from the kitchen and apart from the cooker and the fridge. But that will look like a kitchen, so it's kind of long and thin, but the views are just stunning. Over the terrace and out to the couple of the churches in the background. It's actually quite a grey day today, or it's not as sunny as it was. It's nice and warm. Then what you have from the kitchen, there is just a doorway, so just an open doorway through to the dining room, which I will show you better here. So this is the dining room, or this will be the dining room. So there'll be a table and chairs there, which I've got already. They're in storage over in Suffolk, so there'll be a beautiful oak dining table there, chairs. I've got a couple of units to go there. There's then an open fire here, which I've had done. There was a very old one there, and I've had all of this done, but in a very much a traditional Tuscan style. As you can see, the builders used it to keep themselves warm in one of the many winters since I've been here. And that's a little log store under there, which is really quite sweet. Not exactly my thing, but it's very Tuscan. So you've got an open fire, and again, when the windows are cleaned, just stunning views across the valley to the churches. So that's the dining room. Then it goes through another open doorway. This is a corridor then that leads up to the lounge at the end there. And then once there's a door on here, this will be the bedroom that you stay in. So This isn't really the best video in the world, but it gives you an idea. So there'll be a bed in here and bedroomy things. And again, the same view out to the side of the valley there, with a couple of beautiful churches and a few houses and some olive trees, and that's the garden. Well, it will be when it's been de-brambled. Anyway, so this is the bedroom. As you can see, I haven't really done the lights yet. Probably do something a bit better than that. This is the lounge. So I'm going to walk backwards into the bathroom. So that's the lounge there. So we've got a really nice big leather sofa bed going in here. Some beautiful artwork going in here. There'll be a TV and stuff over there. And then you have two windows now looking out to the east. The other windows looked out north, so this kind of looks more easterly. And I'll be cutting that fig tree down a bit, but that's your view across towards Lucca, and the other side of the Garfagnana Valley over there. So this is the lounge. Oh, I forgot to say there's aircon units and heaters. That's aircon and heating in every room. So the sofa will be over there. That's the old bathroom window, believe it or not. All of these floor tiles I had done. So in July 2019, my friend Steve and I came over here, pulled all of the floor tiles up, which were quite horrible, and all of the wall tiles off everywhere, which were equally horrible. And we've had these beautiful terracotta. These are proper thick Tuscan terracotta tiles there. They're about part of an inch thick. So this is all throughout the house. And then take you through to the bathroom. It's a diddy little bathroom, but it's very sweet. So you've got kind of a wet room thing going on here. There's a sink, I have to think what it was called then. So sink here. There will be a mirror cabinet type thing there. So you've got shower there. So it literally just goes straight out there. And then loo. And then this rather sweet bath here. There's a roll top bath with ball and claw feet. And then the view, again, same as the lounge. I've had a new window put in and had it lowered so that actually you can sit in the bath and look out over the valley. So this is, I'll move the shutters. And that's the view over towards Lucca. As you can see, it is actually a very grey day today. It was a lot brighter yesterday. Anyway, so that's the inside of the house. So again, walking you back through lounge, bedroom, which will have a door on it, as will the bathroom, dining room, and then kitchen, and then out onto your terrace. And the garden will be cleared, so the trees over here aren't mine, that's just neighbouring land, but the boundary kind of goes round there like that and then wraps round the back of the house. Now you'll see a couple of doors down there. I don't know if I've explained this before, but there's two cellars, one there, one there. Then round the side of the house, where there will be another terrace for the evening sun, there's another cellar. And these cellars, these two here certainly, are very big. And at some point, I'll be converting them into, I'm not sure what yet, maybe extra bedrooms, maybe like a garden room type thing, a garden lounge or something like that. So we will be converting them at some point. So it is a dinky little house, but it's really, really sweet. We'll be having some big pots, bougainvillea, lemon trees, things like that on the terrace here, and barbecue and pizza oven. But I've had all this railing made, which is just fabulous. It's very, very Tuscan. And this lovely flooring here, and then there's steps with the marble going down to here. ignore all the fact that that's all overgrown. Believe it or not, there are some steps under that lead down to there, so a lot of work to be done. It's getting there. Anyway, this is your little Tuscan holiday home, and the guttering and the downpipes have all weathered in now. They're all solid copper, and when they first went in, they were all nice and shiny, but they've weathered nicely now. Yeah, just starting to look really cool. One thing I will say as well, I'll probably paint the house a more Tuscan colour at some point. There's another house behind, which, as you can see, is a very sort of Tuscan yellow. But I'm probably going to go for sort of a salmony pink, orangey type colour. But that's just going to have to wait for now, because that's a big job in itself. Anyway, I'll shut up.
Back to voiceover guy now. This is a couple of lads that helped bring all of the furniture up, kind of from the road where the where transit was and where the delivery guy came to as well. So actually the truck belongs to my neighbour Angelo, who's a very, very nice chap and a very helpful chap. Doesn't speak a word of English, but he's a lovely guy. And as you can see, this is the terrace as I was bringing up the furniture. So that's the bottom half of the French dresser there, and the legs of the table out on the terrace. That table just there, it didn't quite work when I was putting the kitchen together. So I cut it lengthways down the middle and used some of it. So you'll see that in the kitchen. There it is again. So yeah, I just had to make it a bit thinner. So that's the base of the French dresser again there, and that's the dining table behind there, the bottom of the dining table, that sort of dark oak bit. Let's go inside. So kitchen starting to come together. On the left there you've got the bottom half of the French dresser, and then on the right is a chest of drawers that turned into a sink unit. I bought these at an auction back in Suffolk, and also you saw the worktops there. That's my outside office. Well, you may think it looks a bit like an ironing board, and it does, but I had to do some work from somewhere, so I used a lounger and an ironing board. Anyway, so the kitchen is kind of a carcass really that I came up with and put together. I brought all of the worktop over from the UK. I think I cut it in the UK or cut it out in Italy. But these are just some photos of the kitchen coming together now. So you can see that chest of drawers there with most of the drawers out, or all of the drawers out of it, just a cupboard left there. And then on the right, space for the fridge to go in, and you'll gradually see the kitchen coming together anyway. There's the cooker next to my desk. So the cooker came from Italy. There was quite a bit I brought over from the UK, but the cooker was an Italian purchase. And then I'll just show you a little bit more of the kitchen before you sort of see it progress a little bit later. So you can see some of the worktop in there, cooker over there, and then at the end there I kind of built, just put shelves in with that I bought locally, because I wanted it quite rustic, but with that kind of mix of English stuff as well going on there. That's one of the light fittings. All the lights I brought over from the UK. Can't remember, I think these came from Industrville, I can't remember. But anyway, and you can just see the sink there, which has made it into the sink unit. So yeah, these lights go right throughout the interior of the house. That's the kitchen. That's the wood that I made the kitchen from, and that is sitting there. They're all, I think I was staining it, which is why they were all there, and they're on the base of the dining table, the table out on the terrace itself. And now I'm just going to show you a few shots in relatively quick succession of the kitchen coming together. So we've now got some shelving at the end there. So what I did was just kind of make up a ladder frame, and then put some just some slats across, which, as you can see, starting to go in here. That's the aforementioned stained wood going in, and then we've just got baskets in there now. So that's it all coming together. As you can see, the sink is in there now. No taps, just a sink, and a sandwich, I think, on the left-hand side there. That's probably been eaten now. Anyway, so here's the kitchen coming together. There you can see, just past the French dresser, you can see half of the table that I mentioned that I ripped down because it was just sticking out too far there. So that's now got the microwave and the kettle and the toaster on it. You can see it again there now. Yeah, it worked well doing that. So I just kind of cut it in half, and not quite half, but just fixed it to the wall. I just think it adds to the whole feel of it. And if you're really observant, you'll notice that there was a couple of tiles on the wall. So this is my tiling station, and just absolutely love these tiles. So spent a day or so cutting them. I did take a tile cutter over from the UK, but it didn't work very well on these, so I bought an angle grinder. I kind of enjoyed doing it, but I'm glad it's all done anyway. And as you can see, we've got this kind of run of 4 tiles high all the way around the kind of the work surface area to finish off the kitchen. So that all came together rather nicely. And that's kind of more or less it, really. I'm just going to show you one more photo in the lounge of this lovely, it's an architect's chest of drawers that are brought over from the UK, and our television before it came out of its packet. So there we go, that's it. And here is our neighbour Angelo with his little motorised truck. This is fantastic. So I think that's the washing machine and the microwave there. Yeah, just so helpful, such a lovely guy. So there we go. So that's kind of a bit of an insight into the renovations of Casa Trebbio, and now we've got to the finished article here, and as you can see, it all came together rather nicely. And then I took a trip over with our photographer Carl, who did an amazing job with these photographs, and did the virtual tour as well. I'm so proud and pleased with the way that this place has turned out, and it's going down a storm already with guests, which is great. I say already because Woodfarm's 15 years old and Casa Trebbio's only a year old. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video of the renovations. Happy to bore you with it. If you want to talk about it sometime, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also subscribe to our newsletters by going onto the homepage of our website. Scroll down to the bottom, enter your details, and that way I will let you know about any cancellations, any last minute availability we might have, competitions, that sort of thing. So thanks ever so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers!